Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hidden Heights Farm. I'm Kevin, and today we're cooking breakfast. No, actually, this weekend I had a lot of stuff I wanted to do, but the rain kind of dampened that yesterday. But today, the weather is holding off so far. So one of the biggest projects I need to get done, that I have to get done, is till the garden with the tractor. So it did rain yesterday, and it's pretty muddy. I got a four-wheel drive Kubota. We'll put it to the test after I hook on the tiller, and we'll see if we can't get that thing tilled up. But for right now, I got some breakfast to cook. Purchased this Blackstone griddle last year. Man, this thing has been awesome. Right now I got some homegrown sausage, pork sausage on there. Got some pancakes. Gonna put some blueberries in there, and the kids always love scrambled eggs. So as soon as I get breakfast cooked and served, I will hook on the tiller to the tractor and we'll get busy with that project. Alright guys, breakfast is done. I'm going to get the family fed and get the tractor hooked up to the tiller and get to work. Okay, so I finally got the tiller attachment hooked onto my tractor, and so what I got here is a 35 horsepower Kubota four-wheel drive tractor. And right now I also have a grapple attached onto the loader instead of my bucket. This thing's super handy for loading brush and trees. But let's talk about this tiller that we're going to be using today. So this is a 6-foot King Kutter tiller. I bought it used from another person, but it was purchased brand new at Tractor Supply. These things are super handy. It's 6 foot wide. It covers the track of my tires, so even if I drive through the garden, it's wider than the width of my tires, so you can't even tell you drive through it. It tills it up past your tires, so that's good. It's an older tractor, but it gets the job done. It's four-wheel drive, so it never gets stuck. Hopefully I don't have to use it. It's like 70 degrees today and super windy. I waited a few hours after breakfast because it was a little wet this morning from the rains we got yesterday. But I think these winds kind of dried it out just a little bit. So hopefully we don't get stuck. So let's get this thing tilled up. So it's starting to look a little different. For those of you that follow the channel, you know it's a little rocky up here, and there's plenty of rocks in the garden. So I didn't get stuck. I didn't have to use 4-wheel drive either, but it's still really wet, but I just really needed to get it tilled up to get all the weeds and the flowers. And last year I planted a little cover crop of turnips. And let's see, you can still see some. There was tons of them still in here. A lot of them froze, but I got them all tilled in. I tried feeding some to the goats, but they didn't want none. They wouldn't eat them anyways. So right now I don't have anything to plant in here. The first thing I'll plant is probably some onions, and I don't know what else yet. We gotta sit down and draw it up. We're way behind on our gardening this year, but it's still early, you know, for tomatoes and all that stuff. We still get frost here, so we're not gonna be hurting for anything. Before I do plant anything, I will till it up again. It's just so wet right now, it's just clumpy, and I'm gonna let it dry out a few days, hopefully, if it don't rain anymore, and then I'll till it again and it'll be more powdery dirt. But it's a start, guys. So someone's in a really good mood today because it's their 1-year birthday. Mr. Skeeter here. Rachel made him a doggy cake, and he's going to share it later with Daisy and Bear. Alright guys, so it's time to celebrate Skeeter's 1-year birthday. Rachel made him a doggy cake that is all dog approved ingredients. So we are going to let him eat his cake and share a piece with Daisy and Bear as well. Sing him happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Skeeter. Happy birthday to you. Yay! He's already eating it and licking it.
Good?
Is that good, buddy? Go on.
Alright, cut him a piece and put it on a plate. Skeeter approves.
You think it's
And
good?
Rachel bought this kit on Amazon, I believe. If you guys are interested in baking your dog a birthday cake, then I'll put a link down below in the description. You guys can check out this cake. It's pretty cool. It's made with all ingredients that are safe for consumption from dogs.
Skeeter, here's your birthday.
Alright guys, here's what the box to that cake looks like. And she also said she bought the mold, the bone shape mold for the cake on Amazon. We will share the links in our description if you guys are interested. Skeeter loves it. And she even went a little above and beyond, and it came with an icing mix, and she mixed some extra peanut butter in there, and he really loves it. You want to go share some with your brother and sister, Skeeter? Alright. I don't think Bear's too sure about it. Alright, enjoy your cake, Bear. We're going to go give some to Daisy. Alright, Bear finally decided that he would try some of the cake. Alright, Daisy, you want some of Skeeter's cake? She don't want to play ball with you, buddy. Daisy approves. Alright, guys.
Look at her tummy.
So it's dinner time for the goats, and they don't even know that I'm in the barn. If you guys can see them or not. Back there in the woods. Come here, goats! Come on! Come here, goats! Here they come. Come here, goats! Come here, goats! I don't have my feed bucket in my hand or I'd shake it. So as much as goats like to climb and play on things. I've never seen them climb on this. And if they did, it'd probably be their last time. It's a beehive. One of our beehives here on the farm. Come on, goats! Come on! Tiny. Come here, Daisy. Love your eggs, don't you, Daisy? Good girl. Good girl. Hey, chickens. Here, bear. Come here, bear. Alright, so today's the day that we put the second batch of the turkey eggs in the incubator, and I am on my way to feed the turkeys and see how many eggs total there is. Yesterday I think there was 4 with the 2 banny eggs. Little banny hen snuck in there and laid an egg, so I left them in there last night because it was storming and stuff, and I didn't want to come out here and mess with them. And we'll see what they have today in the nesting box. Yeah, you're proud, Mr. Turkey. Hopefully you're doing your job. Alright guys, it looks like they've been busy again. There's a total of 6 now. And still the 2 banny eggs. So I will collect these and put them with the rest of the eggs I have in the garage. And we'll stick the whole batch in the incubator with the other 8 that we put in last week. Alright, there's a close-up of the eggs. Man, turkey eggs sure are pretty. I don't know if you guys can see all that detail or not, but they're awesome looking. Alright guys, it looks like the board on the nesting box is doing its job because there's no shavings on the ground, and I got 2 hens setting right now. This one right here, if you remember yesterday's video, she was sitting on a clutch of eggs over here, and I moved them over here so I could put the bedding down. So she's back on her eggs. And like I said before, on the turkeys, put them in last week, so they're due to hatch in 3 weeks if they're fertile. So I'm going to go ahead and gather some chicken eggs to put in there, so that if I put them in today, they'll hatch about the same time as the first batch of turkey eggs I put in there. And the baby chicks usually are a lot better about learning how to drink and eat the food, and the turkeys usually mimic what they do and they learn from them. So I'm going to put I'll put 6 chicken eggs in the incubator, and we'll hatch them out with these first batch of turkeys so the turkeys will know how to eat and drink faster. I'm gonna roll this reel right here into their pen for them to play with. They probably won't pay much attention right now because they're eating. Let's see what they do.
They're only playing with it, guys. They're only playing with it.
Okay, go ahead and open it.
Scared's gonna come.
Get her, get back. Yep, they should be able to. Let's go over here and see. Taking their turns, jumping on the reel.
Yep. How did that one get up there?
Alright guys, so I'm back in the garage and I got the turkey eggs and the 6 banty eggs right here. And I'm going to stick them in the incubator. They will be 1 week after my first batch of turkey eggs I put in. So I'm going to try to do this pretty quickly. I want to put them up here on this front row. And the chicken eggs I'm going to hatch are just little banty eggs. I don't need any more standard size chickens. I do get some good sized eggs from those chickens, but we're just going to do 3 of the white eggs and 3 of the small banty brown eggs. And just like storing eggs, when you're putting eggs in the incubator, you want to point the pointy end down in your egg tray. I'm going to add some more water while I got it open for the humidity. And we'll monitor that. Alright guys, okay, so all the eggs are in the incubator now, and I think I added 9 more today. and I already had 8, so there's 17 total. So man, if these things are fertile, that would be a great hatch. If I could at least get half even, I'd be happy with that. So that's all I got for a video today, guys. I got a lot of my projects knocked off my list today, but the projects just keep coming and coming as well, so they're never ending. But God blesses us with great weather and the ability to wake up every day and get things done, so I can't complain. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next video.